raining cats and dogs. Hey, go out there and break a leg. If you were to translate these phrases into French, they would look at you like you were a crazy person. And it's not because they don't use idioms, they just use different ones. Hey everyone, welcome to PLANCHE Champagne. My name is Haley, and today you're going to learn all of the French idioms that we don't use in the United States. But before we get started, consider subscribing below if you want some more videos like this. And you can find a full list of these idioms on my website at planchechampagne.com. Let's get started. Category number 1, love and relationships. Avoir un coup de foudre. This translates literally to have a struck of lightning, but they use it to say love at first sight. Se prendre un râteau. This translates to hit a rake, but it means when you get knocked back, when the person that you like rejects you. Poser un lapin à quelqu'un. Literally, to put a rabbit to someone. But what it actually means is to stand somebody up. So you went on a blind date with someone and they stood you up. Il a posé un lapin à toi. Next category, feelings. Avoir le cafard. It means to have the cockroach, which is disgusting, but it actually means to feel blue, down, depressed. Avoir la pêche. Literally, to have the peach, but it means to feel happy, to feel great. Avoir du pain sur la planche. Leave it to the French to use a bread reference, right? So this means to have bread on a board. But what we would translate it as, to have a lot on your plate. Être à l'ouest. Literally, to be in the west, but what it means is like to be spaced out or not with it. Next category, drinks. Boire comme un trou. Literally, to drink like a hole. As we would say, to drink like a fish. Avoir la gueule du bois. Literally, to have a wooden face. But what it actually means is a hangover. Next category, weather. Pleuvoir des cordes. To be raining ropes, which is our saying raining cats and dogs. So I don't really think either of these make sense here. Raining ropes, raining cats and dogs. Un froid de canard. A cold of a duck. It means to be really bitter cold. And this one comes from the fact that when it's cold, ducks go away from the river so the hunters can find them. So when it's cold of a duck, it means that it's duck hunting season. Next category, money honey. Une bouchée de pain. Another bread reference. This one means a mouthful of bread, which what we would say it costs next to nothing. Bread is cheap, so a mouthful of it costs basically nothing, right? A whole baguette's like 30 cents. Coûter les yeux de la tête, which means to cost the eyes of a head, to cost an arm and a leg. Pretty much the same meaning. Next category, action. S'occuper de ses oignons, to take care of one's onions. And that means like mind your own business. Go take care of your onions. Mind your own business. En faire tout un fromage, which means to make a big cheese out of it, but what we would say is to make a big fuss about something. Avoir d'autres chats à fouetter, to have other cats to whip. What do you think this is in English? To have bigger fish to fry. And lastly, les doigts dans le nez, fingers in the nose, meaning it's easy to do. We would say, oh yeah, I could do that with one hand tied behind my back. And that is all I have for you. I hope you found this video interesting, and if you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. And as always, you can find more information on my website at planchechampagne.com. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.